What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another GundyPower podcast. As always, I am here with a few friends, and we're going to talk about a ton of gaming stuff today, not just E3 2015, but gaming in general. In today's podcast is myself. I am Shane, known as John Gundy.
My name is Juan.
Yeah, I'm Dave.
I'm Jonah, known as Raw1081.
Yeah, I noticed you don't do that.
What? Oh,
So,
cannibalism.
Well, it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
but no big deal. But, get out of here, dog.
I'm poopy.
So, but,
Oh,
yeah, we're going to discuss everything gaming from E3 2015, just to what we like in general and whatnot, just all that. We probably won't be able to cover everything from E3, but no big deal. And we did write down a few questions, well I did, and then even Juan mentioned some earlier.
We're talking about you, Nintendo. We're not going to talk about you.
What, are you disappointed with Nintendo?
I think a lot of people were disappointed by them.
Oh, with their conference?
Yeah.
I think, well, most of the time it was just mostly trailers, wasn't it? Because me and you were watching it.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't, totally, pissed off by it.
I think we wanted to see... Lay down, bitch. A lot of people wanted to see a new Zelda game.
Well, they said a month ago that wasn't going to be there.
I don't know.
I think people were more pissed that the Metroid game they showed was, this random weird thing that wasn't really Metroid, that they branded Metroid. But, I mean, whatever.
They showed the new, what was it? Animal Crossing...
Amiibo Festival? Is that what it's called?
No, it's like Festival something. Not Amiibo.
Yeah, it's Amiibo.
Yeah, I know it's Amiibo, but I don't think Amiibo's in the name
Yeah,
whatsoever.
it is.
I don't think it is.
It's Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
I don't know. Either way, though, I
I'll
don't
put it up
know.
on my...
I don't know how to... You fucking dogs! Lay down! I don't know, what to think about it. I personally only want, 2 of the Amiibos. But other than that, no, I don't know how I feel about the game. I'll try out the game, of
Well,
course.
here's my thing.
Which amiibos do you want?
KK and Tom Nook.
My thing is, look how hard it is to get Amiibos now.
Difficult.
Well, these are the...
And you
Smash.
need those Amiibos to play that game.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't
And
know.
you can't play the game without those.
Wow.
And
So
that's just-
are people just going to buy them up? But hey, you have the game, but you can't play it because I have 90 Tom Nooks. So you're going to pay what I want you to.
I mean, yeah, we'll probably have to watch out for scalpers, but I mean, as long as they do the whole 2 per person or one of each per person.
I think a lot of stores have really caught on to that.
Yeah, because they did.
Does
what?
GameStop do that yet?
What? One per person?
1 character per person?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they do that. Target was doing 2 characters total.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So most people were doing 2 Jigglies when that Wave 5 came out.
No, they couldn't
Wave
do
4?
2 Jigglies.
Was it Wave 4 that came out?
Yeah, they couldn't do 2 Jigglies.
Yeah, they did, because the one dude that was
Oh,
vlogging.
yeah.
Yeah, there was
they-
a vlogger there when we went, and his wife was at Target, and he was at Toys R Us, and his wife got 2 Jigglies.
See, that don't make sense.
What do you mean?
If you're gonna only be able to get 2, at least make it 2 different characters.
I mean, he was probably confident that he was going to get a ton at Toys R Us, though.
Yeah, but
Because he was, 9th in line, 10th in line?
no, way before that. He was 3rd or 4th.
It was
Remember,
me.
people left.
It was you, me, the guy we met.
Jimmy.
There were
Good old
2
Jimbo.
after him.
Yeah, but they left. Remember, one of the guys left, so he was 5th.
Yeah, he was probably 5th or something. Either way, though, yeah, the whole, just 2 in general altogether, I don't know how I think about that. But, Juan came up with this question earlier. It was actually really smart, so I figured it'd be a good question to start off with. But, our favorite system of all time, game, and our favorite genre. So I don't know if you want to start that off, or even you, but
Hey.
I have to think about it, because I can't just come up with my favorite game right at the top of my head, to be honest. Or even favorite system at that. So,
I guess it's pretty easy for me.
what, PlayStation or something?
Favorite system, Super Nintendo.
Oh.
Favorite game, Final Fantasy VII.
Uh-huh.
You called it. Yeah, I'm there
I
with
said
that
you were
one.
probably going to call that one.
Yeah, and then favorite genre is RPG or platformer.
I thought you were going to say RPG.
Yeah, I mean, obviously my favorite game is Final
Yeah.
Fantasy VII. So
For me, I'd say the PlayStation 2 is probably my favorite system. I like their exclusives and stuff like that during that time.
Yeah.
Favorite game was Vampire Knight. It was one of those.
The shooter?
Yeah.
No way! I've never met anybody else besides me and him who even knew what that was.
It was actually his game. It was actually Jonah's game.
Oh,
and
wow.
I grew up with Time Crisis with all the shooters.
You remember that one, right? We used to always play it at our cousin's house.
Yep.
Our
I
uncle's
don't know.
house.
I love the whole vampire story and stuff like that, like the different elements.
It was. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Favorite genre? I'm gonna RPG, but American RPG, not Japanese ones.
Explain.
I get what he's saying. Oh, yeah, go ahead, explain.
Yeah, like you
I
know,
need for viewer likewise.
there's like that Nino something, the White Witch, and
You know Cooney?
yeah, Nino Cooney, and
You need to go lay down, dog. I'm listening though.
yeah, I mean they're just those type of games. I'm trying to think what else there are, but
Because you got like Dave.
like
when
the Tales of series, Tales of Grace and Tales of
okay.
Exilia. Those are other Japanese
All right.
RPGs as well. So
Okay. Jonah.
I don't know. I would have to say the PS3. Just because it was almost like a revolutionary time, just bringing in next gen consoles, and it staged to where we are now, like with the PS4 and the the Xbox One, just basically setting a whole new platform for gaming. And for my favorite game, I would have to say Fallout 3. Just because the things that you were able to do in that game were almost close to limitless, and it was just all around fun. And mine would have to be first person shooters, just because I grew up with Time Crisis and things of that nature.
I get you.
Yeah.
I don't even know my favorite console or whatever. It's hard for me because I really like the N64 and I love the games for it, and it's pretty much what got me into gaming. But I like the PS2 a lot too. That was a really great system. But if I had to pick, I'd probably say N64. But favorite game, I'm stuck between Kart 64 and GoldenEye, because GoldenEye pretty much revolutionized the entire first-person shooting. And then I don't know, Kart we love that game here. Even genre though, I don't know. I'm not really sure, because I'm not a big fan of racing games, and it's funny that Kart's probably my all-time favorite racing game or whatever, or game in general. But like fighting games, I hate fighting games. Like I only play certain ones like Tekken or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, but besides that I won't really play them. RPGs I'm not really crazy about. I do like them, but I don't know. But I'm not really sure on my genre. If it comes to mind, I'll say it, but as of now, I really don't know.
Speaking of Fallout, did you hear that they already passed Skyrim in sales? Fallout 4.
Really?
Yeah.
well, like pre-order wise.
No, just like as far as pre-orders go, I think they've just pre-orders alone have passed up Skyrim.
In general, like all together, Skyrim.
Yeah.
Too? Wow. And Skyrim was amazing.
I'm wondering how I wonder how the mod support's going to be for Fallout 4 on console, like on Xbox.
They are going to PS4 too, just after.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That they're doing that. All right, we'll talk about E3 a little bit, because this kind of, or actually just in general, most anticipated game at the moment to come out, to be released. Jonah?
Fallout 4, of course.
Dave?
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
One.
Fallout 4.
And mine is Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront is definitely a great looking game. I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan in general, you should be all around excited. Even if you weren't like totally into gaming, that game just brings a lot to life.
It looks incredible.
Right.
I'm still curious how it's gonna be as far as the battles go.
I wonder, because we don't know if there's a story.
From what I've heard, no. Right?
Yeah,
said
I heard
no.
it was just online.
Because even
just online,
because
yeah.
the first two was just battling.
Right.
Well,
it's just
there was a
online.
story mode in 1 and 2 though.
I don't recall there being a story.
Yeah,
There's
a campaign.
Right.
I do remember the story in
This one
two.
is definitely only multiplayer for this one.
See, like I'm looking at the gameplay videos like from E3 and stuff, and I'm thinking like, there's like 40 people on the screen at least.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. This seems like a big match.
So is it like a 32-32?
I wouldn't say 30. I'd probably say 16-16.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I think
bigger.
it'd be like 60 people.
Like
total,
like
in
30 against 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be
I
insane.
think it is 32 by 30.
I mean, obviously the consoles can do that, because
Now they
for
can. Yeah.
Battlefield. What were those lobbies?
Which system?
The
PS4.
PS4, like Battlefield Hardline.
Yeah, Because those were pretty big, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that one I would definitely say that was like 30, like 20 or above.
Yeah.
Per team?
Yeah.
So yeah, they definitely can do it. You know, these systems can definitely do incredible things. Do you have a top 3 most anticipated, or just do they not come to mind?
Top 3? I would have to think about that one.
Dave?
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake is number 1. What else did I see? There was so much at E3 this year. There really was.
Do you know yours?
I know Fallout 4. I mean, for me, it comes out Tuesday. Batman is definitely one of them.
Oh yeah.
You know, Batman.
I'd say Final Fantasy VII Remake, Halo 5, and I mean that new Star Fox looked really good. So I'll do one from each console.
And Uncharted 4.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's stuff. I would say Battlefront, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and South Park. Fractured Butthole.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, Fractured Butthole, and just the trailer for it looked hilarious, and I can't wait. Because the first one, Stick of Truth, was amazing and obviously really funny.
Yeah, it was funny as hell. You can suck my elven dick.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my god, dude. As soon as you said that, I was like,
Jimmy's
this
just
game is
ripping at
beast.
butters. You got any, Jonah?
Fallout 4 being number 1, Uncharted 4 being my second, and then Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be my
Phantom
third.
Pain.
That's going to be huge.
That one's sick, and the multiplayer looks amazing.
I have. Did you play Ground Zeroes?
I played Ground Zero. Yeah.
Was it good?
It was decent. I mean,
I have it on my PS4 right now. I just haven't played it
yeah,
yet.
it's free. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good teaser. Definitely a good teaser. And then like once you beat that level or whatever, then they show you basically what happens after that, and it's just
What are there any games that you wanted to be announced but it didn't happen? One.
God of War 4.
Right.
Or maybe like a Crash Bandicoot game.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, Crash Bandicoot, and then you were saying you think he's going too far back. I don't think they'll remake it, but if anything, they'll probably HD remake it and just bring it to
Crash
PS4.
died after the PS2 because they tried to do a few things with it for PS2 and it just sucked.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're ever going to go back to Crash. I could be wrong. I'd like to see him redo Jak and Daxter.
that would be awesome. Something continuing, or like maybe like something
Reboot it.
like right, yeah, in a way.
Those were cool games. Jak and Daxter was the shit.
Was there anything you wanted to be announced? Because I'm pretty sure you finally got what you wanted for so
10
many
years.
Yeah. Because when we heard about it, he watched it on his phone. He thought it was fake at first.
Yeah, I
and then
believe
I was
it.
like, no, it was.
What, the Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I was like, this is fake. This can't be real.
And then I was like, it was on the conference. Like, it's real.
I was like, oh my god, I want to start crying. But something I'm disappointed that didn't get announced. Not really. I mean, it was a good E3 overall. I can't really I can't complain much about it. I have the Xbox One, I have the PS4, I have the Wii U, and I'm gonna be busy. So,
John?
I'm the same way. I mean, I can't complain about anything. I mean, if anything that I want to see is definitely. I mean, I'm really into Infamous. I mean, the first time that I saw it and played it, I loved it. And being into Sony and PlayStation, it being an exclusive, I was looking forward to it. But I mean, there's still a lot of time. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just because the way they're taking the games, we'll see if we get back to the original character and see what happens with that, or we'll see if there's other new people with new powers, or
and they just switch it up more.
Right. So we'll see. But I'm just definitely excited for something to happen with that. So we'll see what Sucker Punch is up to.
Maybe a new Metroid, not the one that they announced.
Yeah.
Like an actual, like maybe even like a remake.
Like, is Samus even in this game, or?
Not that I saw.
It didn't look like it did.
Lame. Like, yeah, I agree with Juan. It'd be cool to see a God of War 4, without a doubt, especially with the ending of 3. I personally wanted The Last of Us 2 announced, but Byron said yesterday they probably want to work on Uncharted 4 first, because Naughty Dog, and they were like, they probably wanted to get that out of the way before anything, and I was like, that would make sense, because then it gives them time to announce it next year.
I don't think Last of Us, it's one game that doesn't need a sequel.
It doesn't need a sequel, but apparently it's rumored to have a trilogy. But the way that they're going with it, it's not gonna go with Ellie and Joel. It's gonna explain 2 more completely different stories. This is rumored.
Yeah, that's what I hope. That.
And I was like, that'd be pretty cool to show a completely different experience and messed up things that someone else went through. But I don't know.
And then maybe the third one they can go back to Ellie and Joe after time had passed by or something.
Right. And then finish their story or something. Or even just go back and forth to them and the new characters that they possibly bring in, if they even do that. But yeah, I wanted to see The Last of Us too, because I love The Last of Us.
Yeah, I don't. I watched some of it be played. Well, I watched basically all of it be played in a Let's Play.
Mm-hmm.
I never played it.
Yeah, I know. And you missed out, dude.
I watched it, and realistically, I don't really get that invested into a story anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, so
that was probably one of the few video games where the story actually got me like, oh my god. I like the story for GTA 5 though. That was really good. That was a fun one too.
like, as far as stories go, like the last good story in a game that I played was probably I can't even remember.
I think for me it was probably Tomb Raider because I love that story a lot, and it was just an amazing game.
That was good.
What games are we playing right now at the moment?
Fallout 3.
Skyrim.
I want to say you both went back.
Yeah.
I start all over on Skyrim, so.
I mean, I'm in a mixture of between everything. I mean, I'm not really playing for story. I mean, I finished Assassin's Creed Dead Kings because the DLC dropped for that for maybe a week or two ago.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going back and forth between that and GTA 5. Just because for GTA 5 the new DLC came out for that, and that was a big drop. So basically they brought in a whole bunch of new clothes, a bunch of whole new planes, cars, and things of that nature.
All the DLC stuff
So
that they normally do.
Yeah, so basically just a big grind just to earn money just so I can buy new shit.
Right.
And Assassin's Creed, I mean basically the same thing, finishing up the story and playing with my friends, killing shit,
Yeah, I agree.
and making my guy look more Creedish.
The other day, I was playing Destiny. I was playing it down here.
Mm.
And I was like, this game is still so much fun. And it's cool
It
to
is.
actually
I love
play and grind
Destiny.
on to actually try and get legendary gear and whatnot. But I wasn't actually playing oh my god, I need to play for a few days. I'm playing the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I plan on definitely beating all those because it's about time that I played all the Halo games.
So good.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I don't know, did you?
Have you tried the multiplayer on that yet?
No.
I don't know if it works yet.
No.
I heard it's still, I don't know, from April I heard it was broken, but
Really?
it's June, I don't know, they fixed it all up.
Better.
Did you guys have any questions?
About what?
Gaming, anything gaming related?
Was it Colonel Mustard in the ballroom with
That's
the knife?
That's a board game.
I got it right there. That's a video game.
Nope, I think that's it.
Questions as far as gaming? Do you think VR is actually going to take off?
That's a good question.
VR.
Virtual
reality.
The Oculus, the HoloLens.
Oh, like the HoloLens and all that?
What is it? Oculus, HoloLens,
Oculus Rift.
and then what's Sony's?
Project Morpheus.
Project
No, I don't
Morpheus.
know. I haven't
There's
even heard about
3 of
that.
them coming out.
Yeah.
The Oculus looks pretty cool, especially from the gameplay I've seen, especially with horror games. It looks really fun. The HoloLens, when they showed that, we were actually talking about that earlier, that looks fucking crazy cool, especially with Minecraft.
I don't know, but it takes away the exploration of Minecraft.
Right. That's
If you-
exactly
if-
what I said.
Yeah,
If you
and
can
they showed
pull
you
the
pull
whole
up the
map
map
up,
and you can see under. It's like,
that
what's
just
the point of mining though? Because you want to
Yeah.
mine and then find them. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
diamond,
Yeah,
oh,
oh.
emerald. you
oh
know?
hey, look, there's all the diamond. Just go straight down. You won't hit
Alright,
lava.
cool. Let me go
Yeah.
pick that block up. Boop. I don't know.
Yeah, it could work and it can't work.
Maybe in creative, I guess it's that's a good way to look at it. Like if you go into your creative world, you can just possibly build
Yeah.
some crazy shit. But I don't know. I mean, virtual reality in general, I'm not crazy about, but I would like to try it.
Yeah, I think so long as they support it and actually put good games out there. I mean, Sony has, a history of not supporting their crap, and their Vita, and
Vita Move.
their Move. I mean, their PS TV.
Yeah,
I mean,
what
they put this crap out there, and then they just kind of stop supporting it.
Well,
What
if,
was
it, if
it?
it doesn't take off, Sony just cuts their losses quick.
what was it? The PSI or something like that?
PlayStation Eye, the camera?
Yeah, that's
a
the
lot of
Move.
people still have that.
Yeah.
That's used a lot for streaming and stuff.
Oh, that's a good way to do some voice stream. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we could do a actual video podcast through it if we wanted to. If we had the PSI.
That's pretty cool.
So long as they support it and not put crappy shit out there, like Kinect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like all the games for that sucked. You know.
I think like someone actually put on Twitter, I can't remember, it might have been a retweet. It was like the best thing about E3 this year, no bullshit about the Kinect. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, I was like, that's
Speaking
true.
of Xbox and E3, the whole backwards compatibility thing was total horseshit.
What do you mean?
That's not even like, oh my god. I don't
That should have been with the release.
Not even that. They're recoding games, so the only games you're gonna get backwards compatibility for are like Xbox exclusives, like first party games, and some downloads.
It was rumored all 360 games.
It ain't gonna be. They have to get permission from these companies.
Yeah, they have to get permission from these companies in order to do it. That's what someone called like, so long as we have permission. And right now, I mean, they're remastering a lot of games.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to. I don't know. Here's an idea. Don't get rid of your old system if you have that much for it or on it.
Yeah.
Just keep it. You have 3, 4, 5 HD jacks in your TV normally anyway, so.
What do you think about Oculus and all that?
I don't know. I mean, it's something to change gaming in a way, but I don't know. In some ways, I mean, like you said, like for some certain games, it'll change the way you play it. I mean, just like horror games or whatever, it's gonna make that intense feeling a little bit different. It's gonna make you feel like you're inside of it and that you're actually the one that has to live, or that situation, you know.
Uh-huh.
And for something like Minecraft, you're taking away from the game, and it takes away the fun, you know, like that creativeness or that way that you have to go out and basically make your own shit.
Right.
And I don't know, so we'll see, you know. It could either make you or break you
Yeah.
in the gaming world. So
All right, let's talk about E3.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot to talk about, a lot of games, and I have a list here, no specific order. So it could be an amazing game at the very bottom, which there is actually a few fucking amazing games at the bottom of the list, but we'll just go in order. We'll say if we're excited for them. If we're not excited for it all, we'll just skip it. And if people are upset about that, whatever, fuck them. Mirror's Edge 2.
Don't care.
I'm sort of excited for it.
Are
Kind
you?
of. Yeah, I mean,
you wanted to play the first one, but
because our like I was saying earlier, like me and Jonah, we used to live together. They used to show like the Mirror's Edge commercial, and I'd be like, "Oh man, that game looks awesome." And Jonah was like, "No, it doesn't." And I never played it, but I kind of want to play it. So
You might. Well, are you just gonna do you think you're gonna play it?
maybe.
I don't think you're gonna play it.
Maybe.
All right. Doom. The remake of Doom.
Oh,
That looks
the
good.
gameplay just looks
Looks
so
great.
good.
That look good.
Especially when they go to hell. Like,
Yeah, that was amazing.
Hopefully it's even faster than they showed it. The final product is even faster.
Yeah.
Did you seen it, right?
I've seen a little bit of it. I mean, I'm just excited to play it just to see how it is.
Mhm.
But yeah, nothing until then. I mean, just yeah.
I love the chainsaw kills.
Yep.
And just they'd go down the middle and all of a sudden just cut to the left or right and just cut the complete arm and half the head off. I was like, that was amazing.
And then the multiplayer was, well, the way it ended, when
The
when
guy
that
killed
winged
him.
creature came up and
Yeah, and ripped them apart and beat
Yeah,
them
ripped
up.
his arms
with his
off.
arm.
Yeah, that was really cool. It was really gory, and that's what we need this Doom game, and hopefully it'll be really badass, just
dude,
like the other
that's
ones.
just a Doom game, you know, gore and
Yeah.
violence. Awesome. America.
Shenmue 3. This is a really big series. You don't play it. I don't play it. I never have. I only hear good things about it though.
I've never played
It
it.
came back like in the Dreamcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dreamcast. I've never
I
played
think the
it.
last game was like in 01. So people have been waiting for a long time for this third one. Did you ever play it at all?
No, I didn't play. I mean, I had a Dreamcast, but I never played it.
I know Byron's a fan, so it would be helpful if he was here. But yeah, I've heard great things. I would like to play him, but other than that, yeah, we don't really know much about it. Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of your most anticipated,
Right.
so you're obviously very excited for it.
Right. I mean, I played Phantom Pain. I mean, I played Ground Zero. And I mean, it was just an all-around teaser, which was, I mean, teasers kind of suck at the same time, but also it just makes you even that much more pumped for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, man. It just hit the nail on the head. And then with everything that they released with the multiplayer and the little teaser that they give you right at the end of beating Ground Zero, it just, yeah, it really gets me excited for the game, and I'm just ready to play it.
One?
I never played any of the Metal Gear games.
You never played any of them?
No.
4 was good.
Yeah, I heard 4 was.
Amazing.
The cutscenes were just so
That
long.
game was half game, half movie.
Yeah, like those
Wasn't
Those
like-
cutscenes were like 30 minutes.
yeah, they were long.
Wasn't like the last cutscene for like I heard it was a long one.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like you could have made a dinner and came back and there was still
Like, it's still going. Just all right. Well, all right. I guess I'll just sit here and eat my food while this
Yeah.
happens. It's like,
it was pretty long.
but yeah, I don't know. Like I'm sure they'll probably throw some long cutscenes in again. I mean, they probably after 4, but
Did you hear the figure that they came out with?
for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, it's like one of the chicks that's in the game. They came out with a figure and like she's wearing like a you know like this. Like she has big tits and she's like wearing this thing,
Okay.
but like the figure it has they made the boobs soft so like people can squish the
Oh
boobs.
my
and stuff like that.
God.
my God.
That's gonna give a lot of nerds.
It's gonna,
some
dude.
hard-ons.
That's gonna be like a grandma's boy.
When the dude's jerking off to the Lara Croft figure.
Yeah. Let me be rubbing the boobs. Oh, you like that?
There's an adventure and I need you to find it. Like, we just watched gameplay on this earlier, Until Dawn, and we didn't really get to see, I guess, that much, or at least you didn't. Me and you know about it.
Right.
Do you know about it all?
Nope.
It's a horror game, but it
It's
looks
a Sony exclusive horror game.
yeah, it looks really cool, and it just definitely looks like it'll keep you on the edge of your seat.
Right. And then the gameplay itself, like each character in the actual game has like their own like little part to play in. But the thing is, if you're playing as that character and you get that character killed, you can't play as that character anymore.
Oh, so it's like State of Decay.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I've never played that, so
Yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't know.
permadeath.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool then that they're gonna throw that in there.
Right. Yeah, and that's why I'm so like nervous to actually play it, like because I don't.
Is it a
want-
PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah.
Okay, Xbox had State of Decay.
Oh, okay.
That was an Xbox. So I'm guessing this is PlayStation's
I don't know. It's
answer to that.
maybe.
Kind of, but see, the State of Decay was like over the top, and
Yeah.
and this one's like, I mean, 3D. I mean, third person, overlook, and yeah, it's. I think they're just two different games in general.
When you have time, I would definitely say check it out. And
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we didn't really get to see that much earlier. But yeah, it's creepy and it has a like really weird atmosphere, and you're like, oh man, like this would actually really freak me out.
Yeah, we were watching it for a bit, and that one chick, that creepy demon.
Yeah,
chick just
random.
popped up.
She looked like a creature from Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Nice.
Randomly, like this, just I don't know why this came to mind. Did you play Game of Thrones episode 4?
I have not. No,
That
I still have not. When I probably go get Batman, I'm probably gonna get the $10 gift card.
I made a choice in that, and I died, and I thought I was gonna be permanently dead, but it refreshed me. Like it just said Vilamagoras, continue, and I was like, I kind of don't know if I agree with that. Like maybe you should just kill that character off of the show
Yeah.
then. Like that's what I like about the Telltale series games. Like they kill you off.
Oh,
should
so
be
you made
out.
the choice and it killed you.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I was able to continue still.
Oh, okay.
So I was
So
like,
what
oh,
if you would have picked no? Would it just kick you to the main menu then?
I would assume, but you just either way you still replay that.
Yeah. So basically, that's one of those decisions. It's like make the right one or make the wrong one.
Yeah, but even if you make the wrong one, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's weird for a Telltale game.
Are you playing that at all? Game of Thrones, Telltale? No. That's pretty good. I like it.
I haven't played it yet.
I like it. It's pretty cool, and it definitely by the end of episode 1, 2, you're like, this is
Yep.
this is Game of Thrones.
Yep. At the very first one, I was like, ooh, my boy.
Yeah. All right, here's one that I'm pretty sure you're all excited for: Batman: Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
Yep.
excited for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I haven't pre-ordered it or anything.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered the limited edition one.
Have you?
I wasn't interested in the Batmobile one.
Well,
which
that's a good
is,
thing because they
Yeah,
canceled it.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is a good thing because they canceled it. Everyone kept asking me, why didn't you just pre-order the Batmobile?
Right.
Doesn't look that good. And sure enough, it wasn't that good because they just canceled it. So
what comes with your limited edition then?
it comes with a Batman statue. I don't know how
Oh,
tall
that's
it
the
is.
thing that Byron got too. Then. Huh?
Comic.
Did Masao get that one too?
No, because Masao was all butthurt because he didn't get it, and Byron did. And Byron doesn't care for Batman that much.
So is he
He
gonna
just-
give it to Masao or no?
No, he's gonna keep it. He'll keep it. But he's more of the villain fan because that's how Juan is. He loves the villains of Arkham because they're
I like
more
the whole.
like,
Yeah, I mean, I like Batman too. Cause, I've seen them as all psychopaths in there. So
Yeah. What about you, Jonah? Are you excited for this game?
For Arkham Knight,
Yeah.
Arkham Knight definitely. I mean, I've played every single one. Arkham City, first night I got it, I beat it within 4 or 5 hours.
Really?
You just went
Completely.
straight through the story.
You
Right.
just grinded
Right.
out?
I mean, I grabbed as much as possible, beat the living shit out of any person I saw along the way. But yeah, I grinded through that game as fast as possible, and right afterwards it's trophy time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game was amazing. Very sad ending to it, and then this game will be a very sad beginning. But where there's death, there's new life. So.
Yeah. And then I like how Scarecrow's the main villain too, because Scarecrow's I think is really underrated.
Are we positive he's the main villain?
I'm pretty sure.
From what we know, yeah, him
Besides the Arkham Knight.
yeah, him and Arkham Knight are two of the biggest
Yeah.
antagonists in the game.
Wow.
Because
Nice.
apparently it looks like Scarecrow is giving everyone fear gas,
Oh,
including
wow.
cops, and it's making cops flip, and they're actually killing
That's
people.
that's Scarecrow's DLC.
Really?
Yeah, Scarecrow's gonna have his own DLC.
Wow.
His own story. So basically, every other villain, like Penguin and Two-Face and
Riddler.
Firefly and Riddler, they all have their own. That's side quest stuff.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right.
I don't know whether or not I'm getting that for PS4 or Xbox One.
Here's another big one, Fallout 4.
Ooh, you already know.
Where to begin?
I already got my Pip-Boy edition.
Yeah, I'm a little buttered by that.
I got it fucking yeah, dude.
See, what I don't like is that they're making that whole thing online only, even GameStop. You know. So.
I through Amazon, they don't charge you till they don't charge you till it ships.
Really.
Yeah.
So I could just get on there when they're available.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, hopefully.
How big is this Pip-Boy supposed to be?
It fits on your wrist and it
Fits on
opens
your
up
wrist
and you
arm.
can fit
Opens
your
up and
iPhone in it.
I don't think I'll be able to fit my phone in it.
Yeah, Dave's got an iPhone 6
Right.
Plus. That thing's a brick.
I don't know, man. I don't. I'm
Like,
not
I,
sure.
I mean, I'd be like,
It's because
right.
I mean, they worked with Apple, with the whole
yeah, Fallout Shelter stuff.
Fallout Shelter. So I'm sure, maybe
Maybe.
they can fit the 6 Plus in
because
there.
if you look at it in the game
Not
and he
overseas
looks at his
steps.
Pip-Boy, it's a big device. So
Yeah, it's not small, a Pip-Boy.
Yeah, no, it's.
Right.
So it's
pretty
gonna
big.
Pulls it up and it's like,
right. It's like right here.
yeah.
Imagine him just looking at
halfway
him.
up to his
Someone sees
elbow.
him in the distance, like,
If I get it, I'll probably only gonna use it once and then just leave it there. Just
I just put it on a shelf, like, yeah, look at
try
that.
to maybe get a glass display or something, put it in there. But
That'd be pretty cool. Dude, oh my god, you know how much that thing's going to be worth in 3 years?
All right.
When people really want it?
I'm hoping that.
I'm sure they'll go back into stock.
I'm hoping. I mean, the guy, I forgot his name. He was saying, because a lot of people have been tweeting out for this.
Who,
Pip-Boy-
Howard?
Yeah. He was saying that they're trying to get as many Pip-Boys out there.
Oh, yeah?
So
Nice.
hopefully I get a text. Hopefully it's not like 3 o'clock in the morning. And
Yeah,
I'm just
that-
like, like,
Mine happened when I was at work, so it was after 1:30 in the afternoon.
really?
It was like, oh my god, if I could try and find the text. But, yeah, it was afternoon.
Like, all right, well, obviously it's a big anticipated game. How big do we think this game's going to be?
Huge.
Right? And they apparently
It
are
was 7
focusing.
o'clock.
Apparently they're focusing more on the gameplay in this game, right? Instead of anything else, I believe.
How do you mean?
Instead, because people were complaining about the graphics for one thing.
Oh yeah.
The game looks amazing.
Yeah, and
The
it
the
does
game
look
looks-
great.
I mean, yeah, the reveal itself, like when you're not paying attention to it, it did look a little like, it almost looked like Fallout 3 for PS3 almost, and it's just that's what I got from it at the beginning. But when you take a more in-depth look at it, no, it's completely beautiful.
Like, did
Yeah.
you see the water and the
Yeah.
river and all the reflection and stuff like that? It just
When they were even going back in time and just showing the people with the baby and then the kitchen with the machine in there and everything, I was like, this looks
it
beautiful.
just looks so
dude.
good, you know.
I was like, this looks awesome.
I mean, if there's one thing you're excited for about Fallout 4, because it looks like we all are. What's the one thing you're excited for about it?
I'm
can't
not
just pick
like as
one.
crazy as you guys are about it because I haven't even played Fallout 3. I only did once and
But
I
I-
regret not getting into it.
But you saw it, right? I mean, I assume you're excited just about Fallout 4 in general, just to get into the series, right?
Yeah, I do want to get in the series definitely because Bethesda, and they obviously are beasts when they come out of the game. So I definitely am hoping that this will get me attached now. Like, oh my god, another game I can spend months.
Countless hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
What are you excited about Fallout 4?
for me, I mean, I can't pick just one thing. I mean, if I have to say something, it'd be just a whole new journey, basically, just for me to begin. Because when I played out Fallout 3, I had no idea what I was doing. And when I got into it and knew what I could do, my character was godly in every fucking way, and
Yeah, I remember that.
just the things that you're able to do, because there's a lot that you can do now, and I'm excited for me not to know what I can do.
Yeah.
And then just build myself up completely.
Nice. I like how you can build your own community now.
Right.
Yep.
You can build a town now.
Your own town.
Right.
Yeah,
Fallout
you don't
4?
have to keep
Like-
going to
Like Skyrim, they first start off with the house.
Yeah.
And then the whole shelter.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I think for me, I want to see. They didn't really talk about it in E3, but the karma system. I want to see how that works out.
Karma system.
The good and
True.
the good and bad.
That's
I
true.
want to see the choices you're able to make.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing I love about Fallout series. Is, you know, you can be the good guy,
Or the
you can be the bad guy.
You could be neutral.
Or-
I like how they're bringing mods to it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the mods. Yeah,
That'll be pretty interesting to see what all that is about.
Right. I'm interested to see. I mean, I'm not a PC gamer, but I'm interested to see what, since we're able to have already like mods in it together. I want to see what PC is able to do with it, because they're able to do 10 times more.
Right.
I'm wondering,
And-
are we going to be able to bring the PC
Yeah.
mods into the Xbox or PS4 versions?
I believe that's what they're planning.
Is that what
Yeah.
they're saying you can do, or
Yeah, I
is
believe
there
so.
just a
Yeah,
whole
that's-
different thing you're
no, I
going to be
believe
able to
that's
do with
the
the
plan.
system?
I believe that's the plan.
So what is it? You go on a server, get them onto a USB, and plug it into your system, or
I
is
don't
it going
know.
to be more of a? They're going to have a thing in the main menu of the game.
Maybe
There were
like
mod-
add-ons or something. Like, I don't know. I mean, I
Like
think
there's like a hub in the main menu of the game for like mods.
to turn it on or whatever.
Yeah, like you could download specific mods for the game. just
Maybe.
mess around with
Yeah,
them,
I
whatever
don't
ones
know.
you like.
probably.
Like
I-
Minecraft, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
I know
Or
that
PC games.
the mod maker for Fallout won't happen until 2016, so
No.
PC won't get the mod maker till 2016.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to still kind of wait a bit, but it's all right. You know, I can still play the game and enjoy it.
Right.
Even if
Anyone, you can still grind for months
for
upon
hours,
months.
and
Yeah.
then once you're done with the game and over, with, then you can go back in and have the
Right.
mods in it. So
Mhm.
Right. So I would say, yeah, Fallout 4 is a really anticipated game from all of us, without a doubt, and everyone in general.
Looking forward, what's one mod you would like to see?
Damn.
In there?
man,
Funny, serious, like any kind of mod.
I don't know. I always wanted to play with the Macho Man mod in Skyrim
yep, I heard about that one.
with the dragon. Oh yeah, and you just blow fire. I was like, that was amazing. But yeah, I would say like funny mods like that. I'd be.
I really
interested
want
to see
games
some-
just like back in the day, games would have like funny, stupid modes on them or whatever. One thing I really miss about old games, and like cheat codes in old games, is big head mode.
Oh yeah, like
Big head mode was always funny. Like the head was just obnoxiously big on the
Yeah.
body, and it
That
was
was in
just always
GoldenEye.
funny.
That was
Yeah.
in or the baseball game we always used to
Baseball
play.
games, GoldenEye had it, like all kinds of games back in the like PS1 days, N64, Super Nintendo. Like they all had like cool cheat codes you could put in and
NBA
get
Jam.
stupid little things in there. I
Yeah.
want that kind of stuff to start coming back into gaming and not be so serious.
Yeah.
Like it's a video game.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I think it'll be a good game, and I'm really excited to actually get into it this time, the entire series, because I am getting Fallout 3 again, so
Right.
I'm pretty anxious to try it out.
Right.
Did any of you play Dishonored?
I started it.
Yeah, I started playing it for a bit. It was pretty
Same.
cool. They had a pretty interesting trophy in there where you can go out. You have to go out the whole game without killing anyone.
Oh wow.
So it gives you that option, because the more there's a plague going on, and the more people you kill, the worse the plague gets. And
Oh, okay.
apparently, like there's an ending, a darkened ending to it. I am gonna play it. I mean, there is a definitive edition coming out for Dishonored.
Oh really?
Yeah, so
Nice.
for the PS4 and Xbox One. So when that comes out, I mean that's gonna have all the DLC with it. So
Yeah, we'll see.
You'll just probably get that.
I'll probably just get that instead of
because Dishonored 2 was confirmed. It's announced or whatever.
trailer.
So, yeah. So I hopefully I'll play Dishonored 1 and then
Right.
be able to try out 2. But until then, I can't be excited for it just because the fact that I haven't played it.
I hate this trend with the new generation of systems. Well, with this generation of
The
systems,
remakes.
everything is getting like the
Right,
remake.
brought back.
I know it's
Like, and I mean something from 2 years ago
yeah. I mean
or
I
a
can,
year ago.
I can understand maybe something from like the PlayStation 1 because I know Capcom they came out with Resident Evil 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's or Final Fantasy 7. Those
those games are over 10. Those are damn near 20 years old.
are PS1 and PS2 games. Those are cool,
Yeah.
to remake. But something PS3 or something like
Yeah.
that, like Devil May Cry 4
Yeah.
or
Like some of these games just came out.
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like I don't
Like, why are you remastering games that were already HD supported?
exactly.
It's like we have this powerful system, and all you're doing with it is
Right.
just
You're not
making
using
remakes.
its potential. Right.
Yeah, It's like this is the generation of remakes. Are we gonna have to wait for PS5 and Xbox whatever and Nintendo whatever
Right, for 4K resolution
for new IPs and stuff? Like Nintendo has Splatoon, which is cool. I mean that's a brand new IP, but all these other systems. Are
I've seen
remaking
gameplay
everything.
for Splatoon and I think it looks awesome. I don't care what anyone says.
No,
I
yeah,
think,
that's
I think it's really fun.
I mean, you know, I hear nothing but good things about it. You know,
Yeah.
people are buying it, and
Yeah. But yeah, I really want these the PS4, the Xbox One, to start making like quit remaking the old shit. And as much as I like indie games, I'm tired of the whole like, here's my artsy fartsy 2D platformer.
Yeah.
Like it seems like that's every indie game now.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just like give us something fun and new.
and I mean, also with PlayStation Plus, that's what they've been given.
Yeah.
So it's nothing but indie games.
Mhm.
Right.
Give me a
Right,
a AAA game or something for free.
Yeah, and I mean they're talking about that. I mean that's what they were starting to promise or whatever. And I mean that's what they were starting out with, like Metal Gear. That's
Nice.
Right. They're
It was
basically
good to see that.
they're trying to branch out in more of it. You know, they got away from what they promised us as PlayStation gamers or whatever. But
Yeah.
they're starting to recognize what we want. You know, and they're seeing that we're unhappy. You know, and they don't want that. And they're trying basically to actually start going back to, you know, AAA games, you know, and things of that nature. It's just, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I thank you for the free games and everything, but
Right.
give me some diversity.
All right.
I don't need another 2D platformer.
Yeah.
I get one every month.
All right, here's a big one. Uncharted 4.
Okay, well,
Weird thing about this, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for people who listen to these, because there's a lot of these series that I haven't even played yet, like Uncharted, and I really need to, and I really want to. But I fell out of gaming for a while. I would probably blame the Call of Duty games, because I was on those for a few years,
Yeah.
like a damn fanboy, and I fell out of those, and I was like, I actually want to play more games, and then I finally started getting into the grind of new ones, and this is one series that I definitely want to get into, just like BioShock. Like, I need to play that.
God, BioShock is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
It's
I need to get
awesome.
into that one, too.
I
But
played the first one, started to play the second one, didn't like it too much, and never even got back into it. But the first one,
First one's awesome. The second one is a little mix, but the third one, whew,
Infinite.
Infinite is awesome.
yeah,
I know,
I'm gonna go
Infinite's
pick that up then.
But yeah, like when they showed Uncharted
amazing.
and announced it, and they just showed the gameplay, I was like, this game looks awesome. Even though Sony, you guys messed up. Did you see that?
No.
They like started the demo, and Drake was just standing there,
He kind of froze there, like the game froze.
and then it just restarted.
Oh, well, I mean, you gotta think the game is what, an alpha right now?
No, it's been worked on for so long. They even
Uncharted.
pushed it back. They even pushed it back for another year.
Yeah.
Because what they did with each other game is, I mean, every other game probably got pushed back because they wanted it to be so perfect. Literally, they said that many times. And we want this game to be nothing wrong with it and everything. Be able to play again and just something that fans love, you know?
Mhm.
And they did that, you know? And they were ready to release it this year, but now they pushed it back to 2016.
Wow.
And they still wanted to keep working on it.
Wow.
And I mean, it's that dedication to it that makes this game a lot, like, really good,
Mhm.
you know? And it's all around, you know, like they compare it to like Tomb Raider, you know, and the Tomb Raider's been here doing this, you know, but in itself, Uncharted is a different game, and it's a different, like, set of characters. I mean, Drake, like, Tomb Raider is that more, like, serious type of treasure hunter, you know, and just adventurer.
Yeah,
Drake
he has
is,
a lot of humor to him.
Right, exactly, and he just has, like, he's more laid back, you know,
Mhm.
but, you know, and he's also, I don't know, a little bit more selfish in some sense, you know, but Drake's an amazing character, and I mean, I played every single game since the beginning, and Uncharted is a definitely great series if you've not been into it, so it's definitely a recommendation. And when people saw Uncharted being released, I mean, as just that teaser preview,
Yeah, the demo was awesome. I was
Right.
like, this game looks fucking great.
right.
I was like I said, I hate that I haven't gotten into the series, but yeah,
They're fun.
I just have a list of games
Right.
that I plan on playing though, so I'm not worried.
Right.
Like, I'll definitely get to them.
Right.
No, I got them also.
Yeah. Juan, are you excited? Or have you played the Uncharted series?
Yeah, I played a
Been
few.
starting to, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I played the first one, and I played the second one, the third one not yet though.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I love the Uncharted series. You know, I love Naughty Dog in general.
Yeah, they're great.
Naughty Dog with their Jack and Dexter and Uncharted, Last of Us,
Yeah.
Crash.
Yeah, they're they're an amazing company, especially at their games. It's just they blow minds. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's a good thing Sony has them. So.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys will be excited for this, but I'm sure me and Dave are. Halo 5 Guardians.
If Dell gives the Xbox One, I'm sure I'll get like the Halo Master Chief Collection, and I'm sure I'll get into Halo 5. But it's one. I mean, I always wanted to get into Halo and Gears, so 2 games I always wanted to. But
You excited?
I was excited. I mean, just in the fact that when I was growing up, I had like a lot of systems or whatever. I had that original Xbox, and Halo 1 was amazing.
Yeah,
I loved it. But for Halo Guardians, I mean, I'm excited for the story mode, just because I want to see that. I guess he's an anti-hero, basically against Master Chief.
Who's Spartan Lock?
Right. Basically hunting Master Chief and seeing where that goes. Because when they showed the teaser previews for them, it's basically two sides. It's either the Spartan that's either on the ground and Master Chief's killing him, or the other way around.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. So basically, I believe you choose either side at the beginning to play with, or they switch back and forth. But yeah, it's a deciding factor. It's like almost like choices decided, and the multiplayer. I mean, Halo 4, I wasn't really enjoying. I haven't been totally talented at the multiplayers, but they're fun. And with Destiny and the way this game looks, I mean, it looks almost exactly similar alike. And yeah, I think it should be exciting for a lot of Halo fans.
I think the only thing that's worrying is that 343 kind of blew the Master Chief Collection, what the multiplayer was at least.
Because it's all messed up.
It's all broken and stuff like that. So
Right.
it's a little bit
Day
concerning how. I mean, it still is. I mean, from what I heard from April, like I said, the last thing I heard from April is like they had a Halo tournament.
Yeah, it was still messed up.
But they had to cancel it because it was still not too well.
Wow.
So I'm just, it's a little worrying how Halo 5 is going to come off right the bat. And
Well, I'm glad I haven't played multiplayer then. I'm glad I'm only playing all the stories right now. And I love it. There's so many achievements, and me being a trophy whore with PlayStation, I obviously like my achievements. So I'm just getting so many. I'm like, hell yeah, this is awesome. But I don't even know if you've had even time to play it.
What,
But
the
you-
Master Chief Collection?
Yeah, but have you?
No, I haven't had time to play the Master Chief Collection, but I've beat the Halos.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, it'd be replaying them again.
So you're excited though for?
Oh, Halo 5, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a great game.
Yeah.
And so it'll be
Those
fun.
games are so fun, especially when you play them on. If you're gonna play those games, play them on Legendary.
I'm gonna have to play through them first to know what the hell I'm doing. I like to get a normal playthrough and then see the story, and then I'll go back and actually beat them in the hardest difficulty.
It's so tough, it's ridiculous
and then
sometimes, but
Rage.
it's so fun.
Rage it down.
All right, Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3. The question is, are you guys going to buy this on release day?
I am.
If you guys do, I will. That's the only way.
I'm still waiting for a Prestige Edition, because I told myself last year that I wanted the care package for Black Ops 2. I was disappointed because I didn't get it. And, yeah, Black Ops 2 was definitely an amazing game for me. And I just enjoyed the hell out of it. Call of Duty Ghosts came out. Fuck that game in every way possible.
Yeah, that game's terrible.
Right, I went back to Black Ops 2 and just kept grinding on that.
Even Advanced Warfare, Advanced Warfare, it's not a bad game whatsoever. It's just not fun to me.
Right.
Because when we would play, we obviously like to have a good time and we mess around a lot.
Right.
So we can't get that enjoyment with Advanced Warfare, and we go back to Black Ops 2 and we're having a blast. So hopefully Black Ops 3 will be like that too.
Right, exactly. And then, I mean, it's a simple fact that with Call of Duty Ghosts and then Advanced Warfare, they just got a little bit more competitive, and just it's not fun for the casual gamer anymore. Just to play, just to hop on, I mean, if you want to play, I mean, you'll find yourself in the bonus playlist and playing Infected or One Shot or Gun Game, Maybe going into a team deathmatch, but running into a whole bunch of campers that basically just spawn in and, hey, there's a corner, let me sit there for a little bit.
Yeah.
But Black Ops 3, I mean, it's gonna be the same shit Call of Duty has always been, but it's Treyarch, and Treyarch hasn't gone wrong yet.
Yeah, they have made great games. So.
Right. And I don't know. What I'm most excited for is zombies. So
yeah, That's
matter
I think what we're all excited about is zombies the most, without a doubt. But yeah, hopefully the story's good.
Right.
Because obviously 2 wasn't amazing, and I thought 1 was probably one of my favorite stories in the Call of Duty series. So
Story mode is a 4-man co-op if you guys want to do it.
Yeah.
that way, too.
Right, yeah,
So-
it is. That's what I
they
was
showed
excited
that
for.
at E3.
Yeah, okay.
There were 4 people. It was
Well, I'm gonna, if I
making
get it, I'll have it on PS4.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I am a little butthurt that they made it for the PS3 and Xbox 360. I don't know if that's going to affect the performance at all for PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, jeez, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
It was
so
announced.
because at first they announced
Why?
like PS4, Xbox
I mean,
One,
I
and
wouldn't
PC.
say it affects anything because when I promise you, if you look at Advanced Warfare compared to PS3, there's a lot of things that are different. A lot of things that are actually that PS4 has, and you don't see it on PS3. And there's a lot of things on PS3 that aren't fixed, that are already like you
Well,
don't haven't even heard of.
I mean, instead of, I mean, they're only doing like a 2-man co-op in PS3 and Xbox 360 instead of the
Because they don't have
4.
those capabilities.
But it just still worries me a bit, that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the last Call of Duty I really enjoyed was Black Ops 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played this. I love the campaigns on Black Ops 1 and 2, but as far as multiplayer goes and stuff like that,
You just were like, yeah, whatever.
yeah, Black Ops 1. Because
Yeah.
before that it was Modern Warfare 2,
Mm-hmm.
and before that it was COD 4. I mean, there was World at War in between. The only reason I played that was for zombies. But yeah, I mean, so for me it's hit or miss. I'll get it. Don't get me wrong. I have Advanced Warfare. It just collects dust.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's no point in even trying to trade it in or trade with somebody. Nobody wants that shit.
I would say in general it's like a 50-50. But
Yeah.
hopefully,
It
like
always
I said,
is.
hopefully zombies
hit or
just
miss. There's-
blows me away because zombies is
Well,
the
zombies
biggest
on a new
part.
generation of consoles.
Right.
As long as they don't have like stupid like exosuits like in Advanced Warfare.
In zombies,
Because you obviously do have a little jump boost in this.
Right.
Whatever they showed in the gameplay.
they have
I just want normal zombies.
right. I mean, for the multiplayer itself, you can't really jump boost. I mean, just like Advanced Warfare, there's dashes and things of that nature running along bars, but even that's limited in the fact that because it has a bar and you're only capable of doing certain things. But what I've heard for zombies is that there's going to be multiplayer elements in there. Of course, all the guns for multiplayer are going to be in zombies.
Yeah.
Not sure if there's going to be the capabilities that are in, like the exosuits or whatever, in there. But also, like, there's going to be a ranking system, just almost like there was in Black Ops 2,
Oh, okay.
but a little bit more advanced.
Alright.
That's still yet to be seen, but my thoughts around that are basically, if you played Call of Duty Ghost and you played Extinction,
Mhm.
almost like you were ranking up and you got like these certain perks or whatever for your team or whatever to be able to use. It's almost the same thing. That's what I'm thinking that they're
okay.
going for. The maps themselves are going to be going into the roots of like World at War, how they did those and things of that nature, and taking what they did for Black Ops 2 with Mob of the Dead, Buried, and Origins.
Uh-huh.
They're going to be basically carving themselves out of like those areas, and just basically seeing what they did right there
Huh.
and improving upon those. And what else? All the Easter eggs. Those are already confirmed
Oh, cool.
and said those will be more challenging and hopefully more in depth and definitely huge mind blow.
Yeah.
Like
Especially after the Black Ops 2 story.
right, and the way that ended, we're gonna definitely see what happens and what most people's hopes are for. Like a lot. I mean, some people are hoping to see the old characters, but a lot of people are actually pointing towards brand new characters, not ones like movie stars that we've seen in
Call of
Advanced
Duty.
Warfare, yeah, and other ones past, but
Yeah.
just brand new characters with great voice
Right.
acting. So
Well, I guess we're gonna see. I mean, we got until November, so
right,
I guess we'll see. All right. Next is a big one. Star Wars Battlefront. My most anticipated right now, without a doubt.
right,
Because after that gameplay, I was like, holy shit.
right,
And all the different all the different point of views were amazing too.
right.
Even the flying through all the
Yeah, I mean, it just
little-
looks like there's so much things going on at once. I mean, it looks awesome. It looks.
It's like it's like Battlefield, but in Star Wars time, it's and like themed. It's just there's a lot of things you can do, and I don't know.
I really like how you can switch from third person to first person too.
Yeah,
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
That's really cool because a lot of people were like, "Oh, I'm not a big fan of first person shooters."
Right.
Boom, third person right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, we were watching it, and like the dude jumped, and like I don't know if it was an X-wing or something, but flew right under him.
Yeah, it was cool
It was
as hell.
badass. Just like the really random things, and then all of a sudden the dude's getting choked by Vader, and Luke comes, and those two are about to fight, and it ended. I was like, wow.
So I'm curious if Jedi and Sith are kill streaks.
There are. That's what they actually brought up. I actually have a picture on my phone. But basically, what it is during the maps, there's going to be like almost like in like how in Battlefield 4 they had like dynamic events or whatever happening in a map or whatever. But basically, these are like things that you would basically go through and pick up. And basically, one side is going to pick up Luke Skywalker or something. The other side's going to have Vader.
Yeah.
And basically, either you guys meet up and try to kill each other, and someone has the advantage, or basically those two are avoiding each other and killing off everyone as much as
Right, and
possible.
fighting off enemies and
Right.
whatnot.
So,
Wow.
yeah, and they have their own different abilities, like to their own, like, so Vader has definitely his dark
His
choke, his way to throw like his sword, like his lightsaber at anybody,
That's probably his side there.
Alright. and
Which is badass.
Yeah.
Luke has just force push in some ways, and then he also has like a dash to basically just like slice through enemies or whatever,
okay.
and just a few other things. And then there's Boba Fett, but I didn't read what he
Yeah,
had.
we've seen those three. Boba, Vader, and Luke who are confirmed. I told Byron and even them, the setting where Anakin and Obi-Wan fought at the end of 3, that would be badass if that was a map and you could be Anakin when he was turning to the dark side, and then Obi-Wan. Like, oh my god.
I want to see Maul.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have to bring in Maul. He's like most people's favorite Sith. So
Yeah, I just don't
That'd
know
be-
if they're gonna do.
That would be Darth Maul and Obi-Wan.
I don't know if they're gonna
Yeah,
do the
most
prequels
likely.
in that though at all.
It'd be
or
cool
it's
if
all 4,
Qui-Gon
5,
was in it
6.
though.
Yeah.
Because Qui-Gon was amazing. So if they didn't though, it's like whatever. But it'd be really cool to see him again.
Right.
All right, next is Rainbow Six Siege, and I can't wait. Oh my god, this is the only Rainbow Six game I've ever been excited for.
I like that they're bringing something new to first-person shooters.
Yeah, you got one team. It's like
It's like search and destroy.
but in such a better way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if you ever heard of CS:GO or things of that nature, they have basically this game mode where it's the same way that Siege is. Like one team basically holds the hostages. It's almost like search and destroy, and the fact that there's two hostages.
Are you talking about the gameplay you've seen with the house?
Right. Yeah.
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 It
So
was awesome.
basically, a team's holding these hostages and basically making sure that this place is bordered down and that these cops can't get in. And you're watching these hostages as much as possible or whatever. Once a teammate drops, he's done.
Yeah, you're out for good. It's like Search, pretty much.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's just really cool, though, and you have to pretty much literally be cooperative and say, all right, I'm going in this door, I'm going through this window, you know,
Right,
go to
and
the roof.
barricading this or like putting this up or whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
like guy to the left, you know, take him out, boom.
right.
It's
and then,
just, it seems so
yeah,
badass,
yeah.
without a doubt.
And the people that are holding the hostage actually get time to set up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then later the other people spawn in and basically, hey, well, this is where we're gonna point an attack or whatever. Set this up or this and that or whatever. Set this up so just in case this guy comes out or blah 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 and breach.
Yeah, so if you have a chance, check that one out too, because
Oh my god, that game
crazy.
was...
Next is Ghost Recon Wildlands, which we only seen the trailer. It showed a little gameplay. Did look cool. Not gonna lie, I was like,
Yeah, it
wow.
looked pretty cool. Like I saw the teaser for it, and
I was mind blown that it was a Ghost Recon game.
yeah,
I did not think it was.
I was waiting for like, oh, what does that look like? I seen guys in masks. I'm like, Army of Two? No.
That's what I thought at first.
Yeah, I'm like, is that Army of Two maybe? Like,
Because it seems like you're going like against a drug cartel in the game.
yeah, yeah.
And I was like,
They are in South America.
Yeah, I was like, what? You know, what exactly is this? But it just, even the graphics too, like, cause like it was gameplay or the actual trailer. They were both like, holy crap, man, this is pretty amazing looking.
Yeah, it was just like a teaser. I think it's probably pretty far off.
Yeah.
I feel like
2 years probably.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and then it comes out, and it's just terrible. Like, god damn it! Like,
Oh,
we're
man.
we're upset. Like, god damn it.
shit.
Yeah. And this South Park Fractured Butthole.
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 I'm so excited for this game.
You know, I think everyone here is
Did you see it at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Is it picking up right after Stick of Truth?
Yeah, but
apparently
they're playing a whole new game.
Yeah,
are
it's
they?
now-
So Kenny's alive again?
it's Coon and Fiend.
It's Coon and Friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I saw that.
Chaos is like,
The
oh,
enemy.
you know, Coon, come out. And
Uh-huh.
he's like, oh, wrong game, guys, wrong game. And they all get dressed and they all come out, like, ready to fight. They're like, here to Coon and Friends.
I'm just waiting to see if it's gonna be, bigger, like a bigger game, longer. And
I hope so.
It sucks because my favorite character was Chaos in Stick of Truth.
Yeah, when you could play as him,
Yeah,
it was cool. And you could use his powers and you
Yeah.
could do, like, life
I
stuff.
always
whatever.
had him in my party in that game.
I always had Cartman in mine. I like Cartman's because he would
Yeah.
knock people out like that.
Yeah, I always had Butters because of his special
Mhm.
when you spun the wheel.
yeah.
I had it timed where I could get the one I liked every single time. So I was like, they're gonna die.
No, but I'm excited for that one. I think we're all South Park fans here. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
That game's gonna be good.
I wonder, and the thing is, they didn't show really gameplay. I think they literally showed like maybe 2 or 3 little clips of like them walking. That's about
Yeah.
it. But we don't know if there's any co-op per se. We don't know if there's any 2-player, 3
Sick.
players, which would be amazing. I'm sure people would love that. But I guess we're gonna find out in the future.
Hopefully the combat's the same.
Yeah, I like
Like
the
the turn-based
combat was
combat?
cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
It was really good the way they did that.
Speaking of turn-based combat, let's jump right into Final Fantasy.
It's
VII.
next on the list.
It
Final
was
Fantasy
right there.
VII Remake is, it's next. And this has been anticipated for 20 years now.
Not 20. I mean, the game
Next
came
year is
out.
20, right?
The game came out in '97.
Next year is...
There's been a clamor for a remake since right before the PS3.
So 20 years and 2 years. Ooh. But, I mean, do you think it's going to take 2 years to release this remake?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
2017.
Yeah, I think once
It would only make sense.
They'll release it on the 20th anniversary of the game being released,
they're gonna come out with some big probably collector's edition.
which I'm gonna
And they're...
shell
shit.
out a lot of money for.
Hopefully, I mean, I wonder if
they,
they'll do...
they better make it. They better make a custom PS4 for it.
Right, I think that's what they
It'd
actually might.
be really badass if like they did come out with a statue and it's Cloud and Sephiroth.
Dude, if that's the case, I'm gonna have the system that's probably gonna come with the game, and then I'm gonna have the collector's edition of the game too.
But, like...
Like, I mean, I never personally played any Final Fantasy game.
Right.
I've kind of wanted to, but I just never really, had a chance. I always,
long
heard.
games.
I've always heard Final Fantasy is the best game ever. Final Fantasy is the best game ever. And I'm like, all right. And then, I was showing them the video not too long ago where they brought out Final Fantasy VII, but it was like a port. And it was like that crappy port. Everyone's like cheering, like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII. They finally showed the gameplay, and they're like, oh.
Yeah, it's the same game. Everybody in the crowd was just like, "Fuck you, Square Enix."
Yeah, and then
"Fuck you in your ass." And then at E3 this year was just like, "Oh."
yeah, the whole remake. I mean,
Oh
it looked.
my
I mean, when you compare the two, Final Fantasy VII looks like gorgeous. It's crazy.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it hasn't aged well at all.
I told them, like, I've never played Final Fantasy VII, but I've watched Dave play I don't know how many times, and I can sit there and watch him still just be like, this game is absolutely amazing.
I've probably played through that game all the way through, just everything, at least 10 times.
I'm really excited to see Vincent, to be honest.
There's
Because he's probably
a
my
lot I'm
favorite,
excited for. The story's not gonna be exactly the same.
Oh, of course not. They'll probably
They're gonna change
mix it up
stuff
a bit.
around. They're gonna add things. They better keep the battle system the same.
I just want to see the big Aerith scene, to be honest.
They better keep the battle system the same. It better be turn-based because all the materia system in that game is so amazing, and it wouldn't work without turn-based. I don't think personally, anyway. I like the fact that I miss being able to control what each character was going to do. Like, I was deciding what their class was going to be. It wasn't already assigned to me that they were going to be this or that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got to pick what they were going to do, and I got to change up my party when I wanted to. Oh my god, they just need to not fuck with a lot of things.
Yeah. Actually, I started watching a Let's Play of it, and I was like, this is such a cool game to just enjoy
And they
watch.
better bring back the chocobos.
Yeah, that's a huge part.
Yeah,
And
you
chocobos
need
are
the,
just
you
so
need the
fucking
chocobos like to get the best.
And
stuff
how they're
in the
gonna
game.
look remade. Oh
my
man,
God.
it's gonna be cool.
So
Yeah, I would definitely, dude. Even if just watch a Let's Play of it,
Yeah, I'll probably.
and it's legit. Like 7, 8, and 9, I watched him play, and I was like,
8, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I still liked it.
I like 8 just because I like the characters so much.
9 was amazing too.
Are they all like different stories?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have to play any
Yeah, they're.
one. I would definitely say if you're gonna play Final Fantasy, I hated 13.
I played 13 for a little bit, and that was like, this game is really lame. I was like, it's boring.
13 sucked.
And the thing about it,
all three of them.
I didn't even try the other two.
And I was like, I was
uninterested.
excited because I thought Lightning was gonna be a really cool character, and I was like, she's not bad, but I mean,
14 is the
not-
online one that's on PS4 and PC and stuff. Game is amazing. I love it, but it's not like the older ones. 15 that's coming out. Played the demo. Great game.
Did you play Type 0?
I started. I haven't finished it yet.
Okay. All right.
12 was okay. It wasn't my favorite.
Did you like 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they remade that thing twice.
Yeah, 10 was good. It wasn't as wide open as like 9, 8, 7, and the ones before it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna start Final Fantasy, I'd say start with
7.
yeah, you could start with 9. I wouldn't play 8 right away. 9, 7, 6, 2, and 3, which is 6 and 5, I believe, in Japan. It's really, they numbered them really weird in the U.S. 2 and 3 are like 5 and 6 in Japan. I don't know. It's really weird.
And I'm sure people everywhere are absolutely going crazy about this too.
Oh yeah.
Because once
This
they
is-
revealed it, people
This
were
is
like,
gonna Sony's gonna be able to print money after this. It's gonna make them that much money.
I like when that's why I actually like watching when people show the games for the first time, because I like hearing the crowd's reactions and I like hearing them go nuts for like a video game they've been waiting for this long.
Right.
So that's really cool. But all right, next one, Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
I forgot about the fucking.
I've never
That's
been
on my list.
like legitimately excited for an Assassin's Creed game. I played 1 and 2. Actually, I played them out in Illinois, and I was like, these are really cool games. You know, 2 is a blast. 2 is really fun. And then we seen a Syndicate, like they showed it off a little bit. I was like, this looks really good. I was like, I like this one a lot.
For Syndicate.
Yeah, I like the character a lot. He's like he's a
Two
badass.
characters.
He's a little bit, and he has a sister who's just
Yeah.
finally get to play a
she's such
female.
badass,
Yeah,
bro.
they showed off her, and I was like, holy shit.
Like, I mean, they both have a cane. Oh my god, there's so much in that
Kane,
game.
like, that's it. That's
Yeah, the cane. I mean,
that wave.
Ah!
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good,
yeah,
without a doubt.
right.
Yeah.
But apparently, Black Flag was like one of the best ones too.
Black Flag was amazing.
Yeah.
Black Flag was amazing. I didn't play it right away at all because I mean, I
I got a PS4. What was it, the year it came out? That Christmas I got it,
Mhm. Yeah, it came out that year.
and I got Black Flag with it.
right.
So I got Assassin's Creed and PS4 like together. So basically, that was the only game I had, and I was like, at first I was kind of skeptical because I didn't like 3 that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's like, great, more
a lot of
pirate
people
ship
like
shit.
about 3.
Da 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 da, like whatever. So I started playing it. And I was like, all right.
Oh, you didn't like it? Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So then I started playing Black Flag, and I was like, all right, they really revamped everything, and it's so much better.
Hmm.
Black
Right.
Flag kicked ass.
And
Right.
Brotherhood is a good one, right? And the other one is the
Brotherhood was
lame
so
one.
good.
Brotherhood Revelations was sick.
Revelations.
I didn't like Revelations. That
Yeah,
much.
I heard Revelations was terrible every
I-
time I asked someone about it.
I love Revelations. I mean, it was a good ending in the fact that for Ezio.
Yeah,
I mean,
it ended it.
I mean that
And
was
then
good.
the Ezio story.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Ezio was a badass
Badass.
character. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, I don't know why. I mean, Ezio was great. And I don't know. I for some reason, I felt drawn to fucking Connor in part 3 because I don't know the way that they started off that story. It was just when you had the other 2 characters, Ezio and Altair. They didn't start off like they started off as older, you know, like almost like Ezio was maybe like his 20-something, maybe. Altair is probably maybe close to maybe his 30s, maybe later 20s. I don't know. But with Connor, he started as a younger kid, and you basically saw like everything, as in like his village getting burned down and everything, and working his way up from scratch.
Didn't they introduce Ezio with his dad being killed or something like that?
That was
Yeah, it was 2.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
It wasn't okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, then that was older, and then but in this one in Unity, basically the same way. He was a younger kid
Mhm.
and basically saw his dad murdered.
Yeah.
Didn't he get hung? Or something?
No, the
No,
guy
he-
got like stabbed.
But
Oh,
see, the thing
or
is,
shot.
what they did for PS3 and not for PS4. They did Assassin's Creed Rogue. So basically, this story goes on through this guy that basically was a part of the Creed, but left Like he didn't believe in
Became a
that.
Templar.
Yeah, became a Templar. And through the whole story, the ending is the beginning of Unity. The guy that you play as the whole time kills the main character's dad in Unity.
Nice.
Well,
Oh.
I have Rogue downstairs. I haven't opened it yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah, it's cool. it's old enough that I don't care.
Me and you were excited for this, but I don't know if you guys even seen gameplay on it, but it's called Trackmania. That was for Xbox, right? It wasn't
Yeah.
exclusive. This game
What-
looks fucking awesome.
How does it look?
It looks like
it's-
an awesome Hot Wheels game.
Yeah, literally.
They,
And
like
you
the tracks go all over the place and stuff. It looks badass.
I
Yeah.
feel like I've seen it.
It's
should
like an
look it up.
arcade racer.
It just
so
looks
cool looking.
crazy cool. It looks fun.
Yeah,
I was like,
not
'cause we were-
serious. Like you
'cause,
can't get real mad about it.
Yeah, we were watching. We're like,
Not
wow,
Mario Kart.
like this looks.
You can
really
try
cool.
to get mad
They're like
about it.
200. They're like 200 tracks, and then after that, it'll render a custom track that you can just try out.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
and you can create tracks. I think too.
Yeah, I was like, this looks really cool. But yeah, it looks just fun, and like it would be a good time to play.
I think I might know.
You think you might know?
I think I might know. I might.
Yeah. Either way, I would just look it up if you haven't. Cool little like maybe 2-minute gameplay. Check it out. It was cool though. This is a big one, actually a really big one. The Last Guardian, which I guess we'll talk more with you about this because you were the one that were saying what it was underwhelming.
I don't know, like, you know, I didn't see it I mean, 7 years ago, that's when they first announced it. You know, that's before I even knew fucking E3 existed.
Yeah, it's a long time.
But, you know, there was just so much hype behind it and stuff like that, and when I saw it, I was just kind of, you know, nah, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool, you
See,
know?
like when we first seen it, we were like, oh my god, like we were blown away. Like because we were talking to one of our buddies yesterday, and Juan asked him about it, and he was complaining about the graphics, and I don't know what the fuck he said. I can't.
That's
remember.
just the art style of that game. You can't make them look much prettier than that.
Yeah, I mean,
what
it's
did he? I don't know. A port from.
he said like a poor PS3 port.
Yeah, and I was.
That's just the art style.
I hate when people complain about graphics. It's like I want to see you do a better job.
Like if you look at Dishonored, like Dishonored
didn't look that great, but it was
Great.
just a fun game.
Yeah,
it
it didn't look that
wasn't
great, but
playable.
it's just the art style. Like if you see the dude's hands like that, people's hands are like ginormous. and
Yeah,
stuff.
they look crazy, like drawn and stuff. It's really cool art style. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like even just when we watched that trailer, we're like, holy shit! Like,
Yeah, I thought it
because
was
when
cool.
when the kid first walks out, he like looks around and you just see the world. I was like, I'm mind blown by this. Like I said, it's definitely not all about graphics whatsoever. But when you do see a game with graphics that just blow you away, you're like, this is awesome, and this
Yeah.
is what gaming is now, and it's insane. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in checking it out when it comes out.
No,
Which, who knows when it will come out?
who knows?
but
Yeah, at this point, who
Well, they
knows?
said 2016, didn't they?
I don't
I
know.
think they said 2016, but
You never
I mean,
know. Right?
yeah,
We'll
it's
see,
true,
I
you don't
guess. Did you think anything about it, or you
I
just-
didn't know. I mean, I'm not.
say 2015.
no, I think they said 2016.
Yeah, I doubt it's this year.
Yeah, that game
Well, it's been
definitely.
8 years.
They're
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
gonna come out at the 10-year mark, 10-year anniversary when we
Yeah.
first announced it. Here, yeah,
2017.
Yeah, I didn't really think anything of much of the game. I mean, it didn't really jump out to me. It might be one of those questionable games that, like, basically I'll wait to see whoever plays it
Mm-hmm.
and see what they say about it,
Wow.
and then maybe I'll get it. But yeah,
It's gonna make a lot of money, I can tell you that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Gears 4. Do you know anything about it?
I
Or
didn't-
you played the Gears series, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you loved it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his manager didn't like it, right?
Yeah, my manager doesn't like the Gears series. I
So good.
I seen
Good
him play the
third-person
first
shooter.
one.
I played the first three, and then after that there was another one.
Judgment.
Yeah, I didn't play that, and yeah, I didn't really hear anything about
Judgment.
four.
Gears
Oh,
4.
Gears 4.
Yeah, I know that they're making remakes for the other ones, right? They're
First
bringing,
one?
yeah,
I
They're
heard
making
about
the first
that.
one. I think,
Yeah,
already, right
I think
now.
it's remastered or somewhere like.
right.
I don't know.
I mean, the Gears series when I played it was fucking absolutely amazing.
I liked him too. I mean,
right.
I didn't
yeah,
play.
I
saw John
started
play
the
it.
first one and I was like, dude, this is pretty fun. I was like, I can dig it.
Right. Yeah, the fucking story mode is great.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
it,
campaign on that, the story of
Right.
the whole story
hits.
of Gears.
it hits hard.
Yeah, it's good.
Gets the feels going.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
does.
That's always
so-
good. I like feels in a video game.
Yeah, and the first one, I mean, by far, I don't think any other one beat it. I mean, they were good,
Mhm.
and maybe just as good, but definitely didn't beat the first one because the first one was just
Gears 3 is a little different.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're definitely excited for 4 then.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Especially
know
with
if I'm
the
gonna be able
system.
to play it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, yeah, Xbox
Right.
and all.
Maybe I'll go find one. I don't even know you. Well, I'm gonna play this game here.
Alright, we got a big one. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ooh.
Ooh, yes!
Me and Dave, I think what was that, Square Enix, right?
Yeah.
And we were just waiting for it. Because we were waiting to see if any Final Fantasy, anything else was going to be shown about that. It just showed the trailer again. Then it finally showed Kingdom Hearts 3. And that just looks fucking crazy cool.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
They showed him
too.
fighting a Titan, right? That's who it was in
Right,
Hercules.
oh my god,
It
it
was like-
looks so good.
We're like,
It,
holy
it looks
shit.
amazing. It
Yeah.
looks completely
Like, just
awesome.
the jump from 2 to 3. Like, you gotta think 2 was on the PS2.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
to
this is
now
on
the PS4. Oh, God.
When I started playing the HD remix, I was like, this is a fun game, man. It's just an enjoyable game to play. It's a lot of fun.
It's
I just love the characters, so.
It's Disney and Square.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you can't mess that
We're
up.
finally getting Sora, too. It's like, Jesus
Oh, I know.
Christ.
Like, I'm still playing Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS. And it's so hard for me to play it.
Because of the little
Just
screen,
because
huh?
it's...
The little screen, yeah.
I'm playing it on a handheld and I want to just be watching it on my TV. Like, hopefully they do a Dream Drop Distance port to PS4 or 3.
PS3, yeah.
That would make it so much easier for me to play.
2.5 didn't have that?
No.
No, it didn't.
Because you started playing the HD remix, right?
Yeah, I played 1.5. I didn't play the first one. I played the second one actually on the PS2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a fun game. Did you ever play those or no?
I played Kingdom Hearts 1. I played it just a little bit, but that was when I was a younger kid, like
Mhm.
really young, and I didn't find it interesting. I there was a point where I literally was on the island. I couldn't figure out what to do. Like, where the fuck who the hell do I ask?
Yeah.
Who do I where?
Couldn't find a coconut.
Yeah, I
Right.
want to say you're talking
Right.
about,
Yeah, I
you're
was just
talking
like-
about the
I'm like-
coconuts. You gotta hit the trees for the coconuts.
Right, I was just like, you know what, fuck this game. And I,
Fucking coconuts, man.
He
Piece of
literally
shit.
didn't get past the prologue.
Yeah,
Right,
that's what it is,
that's
pretty
it.
much the prologue. And then you go to like Wonderland or another place.
Yeah.
And that's when it just starts.
right, yeah. I mean, I later, like, I came back to it and I got past it, but just like really, it was fucking really.
Was that necessary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sets up the game.
I definitely, I'm excited though. I'm excited to finish up the first
That
one
game
and then
has
play through
such
the
a good
second
story.
one. Yeah.
Oh, that game has such a good story.
I'm excited. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. And that'll probably end the series with Sora too, so I guess we'll see how that one turns out. Next is Horizon Zero Dawn, which we actually just showed Jonah. And I think I don't know who was saying it yesterday, but they were like, oh, that looks fucking amazing. I was like, yeah, it
Probably
looks
Byron.
great, but I'm not, no, I think it was actually our other buddy.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it looks great, but I'm not in a rush to get it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm gonna wait for it, but I mean, it looks awesome. I kind of like you know.
Like you said, it was beautiful right when it showed.
Right, I mean, that was amazing. Just the fact that, I mean, like, right in the cutscene, and then when it switched around to where it was her back, and basically she's, like, overlooking the scenery, I was just like, wow. Like, she's pretty fucking detailed, and, like, I mean, it's almost like a picture, basically. Like, you're supposed to, like, she's basically almost the focus point, and basically overlooking, like, the scenery, you know, and just, that was fucking, that brought out my attention.
That's what I'm talking about with these new consoles. They need games like new shit like that.
Yep. Like,
And people, and like, yeah, we're all sitting here like, yeah, maybe. But we should really just like be going out there supporting new shit, because if we don't, they're just going to keep giving us remakes.
that's true.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a good looking game, and I mean, it's pretty interesting. Like,
Right.
the world ends, and they go back to like this. They're living like
It's
this.
like the wild nature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
like,
Stone Age, basically.
you're going back to Stone Age, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yet you have these weird dinosaur robotic creatures.
things,
Yeah.
Because even at the end, it shows her looking at like a city all torn apart and everything, and then
Yeah.
like the pterodactyl type robots come. I was like, oh, like holy crap!
It's such a twist. It looks. I mean, it's a pretty cool twist.
Yeah.
We'll have
They
to
mixed it up, and that's what they needed to do.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Yeah, I'd probably end up getting it maybe, like, not right away. Hopefully it's not as much as, like Tomb Raider. I waited until that bitch was free for some reason. I don't know why, but I waited until it was free on PS3, and I downloaded that and played it. I regretted not buying it right away,
yeah.
but...
I bought that right away.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I can't wait for the new one.
Right.
I played it on 360.
Right. And this one, I don't know. So, we'll see. Maybe not right away, but...
I mean, it doesn't take too long for reviews to come out. I mean, they
They're
usually
normally out the day of, day before.
day of, day before. I
Day
mean,
after.
usually big role playing games like The Witcher or stuff like that. They usually take about almost a week to come out.
Yeah.
But a game like that, I don't know what kind of game it's gonna be, but I assume maybe the day couple days maybe afterwards, and
Right.
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. And
All right, we got Hitman, the latest Hitman that's coming
I'm
out.
indifferent to it at this point.
What's up?
I'm indifferent to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Because you played like all of them, didn't you?
yeah, Blood Money was my favorite. The
Yeah.
one, yeah, that was just fun for me. Like you could do all kinds of stupid, wacky shit in that game.
Mhm.
The Absolution, the one that came out for PS3 and 360, I played it, and I mean, I think I damn near beat it. But there was a lot of cool stuff in it, a lot of little Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. It wasn't so much stealth anymore.
Right.
You could just go in there and guns a-blazing and beat levels,
Yeah.
which didn't happen very often in the old ones. You die, like your health was.
Very
Yeah.
You didn't have
minuscule.
very, So hopefully it goes back to like the older style,
Yeah.
where it focuses on stealth.
I like the song that they had playing for the teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Kind of got me going.
What was it?
I don't know. It was just like some type of beat.
Random,
You know?
yeah, it was just like a random little beat.
Yeah.
Like, it was good. It was. I liked the trailer though. It showed him running, getting like testing himself out and getting ready to start doing his thing again. So I was like, okay, and even at the end, he shot the dude in the back of the head. It looked like he snatched
Right,
his bullet
shot-
and walked away.
Yeah.
Right, shot it sideways. Oop, waited, boop, I'm out.
I was like, oh.
Age of 47 is pretty badass, motherfucker.
Right.
Right.
He's like the almost like the James Bond of video games, I guess you could say. But next is No Man's Sky. God, I want this game to be so good.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Like I looked at it, like, oh, it looks good. I don't know how good it's gonna really be.
'Cause
though.
then when
It,
they
it
first-
can be great.
Or it could
Or-
be terrible.
There's gonna be no middle ground with this game.
Because when they
It's
first
gonna be
announced
great,
it, I
but
was
it's gonna
like, because when they first announced it, I was so excited. I was like, this seems like
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
thousands of planets.
Yeah.
all this other
Such
stuff.
it sounds like to be so huge.
Yeah.
And I just hope with something that big, it doesn't turn like repetitive.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear. Well, I showed him yesterday. They're gonna have Jaden Smith quotes,
Oh yeah.
Twitter quotes.
When you
in
die?
the game, when you die.
A Jaden Smith Twitter quote's gonna come up, dude. They were just reading a few off.
Oh my
and they
god,
were
that's
amazing.
the best idea ever.
It was hilarious.
That's the stuff. Oh my god, that's
Just the
the
kinda-
video games. They're video games.
Yeah,
need to
they
be
don't
fun
want
and
just
fun.
serious quotes. They want something dumb. Like what was one of them?
All trees are blue.
All trees are blue, or when you look at the mirror, like, is the mirror real or is your eyes real or something?
Oh my
I was like, how do you know the mirror is real or
Yeah.
you're real or something like that?
How do you know the mirror's real when your eyes aren't real or something like that?
It was just, it was hilarious.
Or he said, I watch Twilight every day or every night.
Oh my god.
There were just random ones like that. It's like little things like that you're gonna see in a video game like what? And you're just gonna,
If
you're
that's
gonna,
the case,
you're
they
gonna
need
love it.
Gavinisms too.
I just don't
Oh
want
my
to die.
god. Yeah, hopefully, because they showed gameplay and they didn't really get to show much off of it.
It's pretty top.
And I was like, damn, I wanted to see more. I want to see what else what we can do, but we don't even know when it's gonna be released. I mean, I would assume next year, but
Hopefully.
yeah,
I was hoping this year.
yeah. After they announced everything, we're like,
Did they
showing
say
them-
2016?
we don't know.
I know.
Or
I'm
did
sure
they
you
say
can-
soon.
I'm sure you can look it up and it'll come up, but yeah, I don't know. But I'm hoping it'll be good. We're down to 4 more, so we're making pretty decent time. Rise of the Tomb Raider, which we actually just we're bringing up a little bit,
Right.
which I can't fucking wait for.
It looks really good. Like I said, I do regret not playing the one that came out.
Mhm.
I will play it though, because I mean, Liz, my girlfriend, she played it. She loves that game.
Yeah.
She absolutely loves it. I mean, I saw Conan play it too, Conan O'Brien,
Mhm.
and it was just watching the death scenes. Those are so. Oh, dude.
There's some brutal ones in that game.
There are brutal ones, and he was like going down the stream, and then the
spike
That
hits her in the chin
spike
and goes
just-
like completely through her head.
Oh, I was like, dude, that's dirty. Like,
Right.
Yeah, and even like Jonah was saying earlier, like in that game, dude, she takes a beating.
Right.
Like she's stronger than like half fucking male protagonists in video games. It's pretty crazy.
So,
But it's
who's gonna play it?
what do you mean, Rise of Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Me.
And me.
I'm gonna maybe. I mean, hopefully it comes.
I'm buying it.
Right.
Like
Hopefully it comes out for us later. I mean, hopefully maybe I'll get to play it before then in some way, possibility. But you know,
because it's a one exclusive right as of now. for
as
the
of
year.
right now, they
For
say
timed.
it's timed
Yeah.
exclusive.
So
Oh,
I-
what a!
I
what's-
assumed if when they come out like some type of game of the year edition or where they complete all the DLC, that's
would,
when they'll have all the
Yeah.
PS4 version.
real
That's what I
quick.
assume.
say what next gen console you have.
PS4.
PS4.
All of the above.
And I have an Xbox One as of now, and I'm getting a PS4 soon.
You know, I would like to get an Xbox One, but like I said, if I have a roommate that gets it,
Right.
there it is right there. You know, I'm sure he wouldn't mind, letting me play it. And
Yeah, I'm just playing together and shit.
yeah.
I told him about iDarb. I was like, you gotta play that game because it's fucking fun. Or Towerfall Ascension. Like,
Tower Falls was awesome.
blast.
That's PS4.
Yeah.
Is it?
And they're fun as hell.
Well, I think it's on PS4 and whatever, but
Yeah, I think it's on both, but still,
Tower Fall's fun.
they're fun. Next is Cuphead. And this game is
Cuphead.
gonna be so good.
It just looks awesome. Like, growing up, I used to watch those type of cartoons like Popeye and Tom and Jerry and,
Yeah.
Flintstones and all that kind
It's
of
got
stuff.
that feel to it.
It's got
Yeah.
that feel to it. Like, oh man, it looks real cool. It has more of an adult feel to it, I guess you could say.
And I told Dave,
What's
or I
nice
even-
is it looks challenging.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
told Dave. I was
It
like, it
looks
looks like it's gonna be a tough
And I'm
game.
like, yes, finally.
Like, if there's probably, one indie
and,
game.
and challenging in a way, not like a Dark Souls way or a Bloodborne way, but like a
Right.
different kind of like you're gonna have to like think like, damn, how do I get past this boss because he's throwing things in all kinds of different directions.
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
learn a pattern and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those things where you die, you probably have to restart the level.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
Son
old
of a
school
bitch.
NES and Super Nintendo games and stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm excited for it though. It definitely looks great, and
Yeah.
they made a deal like, they gambled against the devil,
Devil
and all
and-
that. Like
Now they gotta do what the devil's doing.
Yeah.
To get
Yeah.
off the contract here, so.
it was cool. All right, next is Dark Souls 3.
Was there even a trailer?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a trailer, no
Yeah.
gameplay.
No gameplay.
It
No, I
was
saw the
tra-
trailer.
That trailer was fucking brutal too.
Yeah, it was
That
pretty
creature
crazy.
at the end was awesome.
Oh, when he was like coming up, like
yeah, he
yeah, it
was
was-
huge.
Yeah, I did. No, I meant gameplay. I didn't mean trailer. There was no gameplay.
I don't believe so. I didn't see anything.
No.
I'm assuming it's gonna look just like
yeah,
two
everything, yeah.
and one.
Right.
You played one, didn't you?
I played one for a
Better
bit, and then I
graphics,
just
better
kind of got
looking
mad.
things,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I kind of got mad, and I was like, I don't have time for this right
I
now.
want to take a break. You know.
I don't have time for this,
One
I'm
game of theirs that I want to play Bloodborne still. I really want to play Bloodborne.
I heard it takes like 2 or 3 hours to actually get into it.
Yeah,
So
I,
was
I,
like,
re- I really want to play that game.
yeah. And then I'm like, once you get into it, it's literally worth it. So I was like,
Once you get into it, like as in like into it from where, like.
from where it like, apparently gets really amazing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It takes a couple hours to get into it.
Right, because
Yeah.
I hear
The meat
right
of the
when you
game.
come in, like you get like there's like this huge ass rat, and you like you get fucked immediately.
There's a wolf.
It's
yeah.
a wolf.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
wolf.
it's a
That,
wolf.
yeah, I checked it out, and there's a wolf, and I'm like,
Like,
where do I
dude,
get my weapons at?
Right,
yo?
exactly. I'm
And-
gonna smack you.
Yeah. I mean, and then once you pass that wolf, you go outside, and it just takes a while to.
Right. It's a hard game, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll play Dark Souls. I haven't even played Dark Souls. Apparently, 1 is amazing. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out. But me with raging, I rage to the point where I whip a remote at a wall. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll see if I play it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Last on the list is the latest Destiny DLC that they announced, and it was after
House of Wolves.
House of
yeah, and I believe you killed like the big dude with the
Yeah.
sword, and apparently this is his dad that you have to fight in the new DLC.
Yeah. What is it? The Awoken King.
The Taken
The,
King.
Ki- the Taken
Yeah.
King.
I haven't played any Destiny.
Yeah,
DLC.
I still have to play all the Destiny DLCs. So.
Yeah.
But I just like the game in general, whether it's Crucible or going into a strike or
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's
whatever.
honestly it's the reason I stopped playing Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare, anyway. Since I played Advanced Warfare for a little bit, and I was like, okay, same old thing. Then I got Destiny, I was like, hell yeah.
I mean, I was playing Destiny on the 1, and then I ran out of lives, so I was like, well, whatever, fuck it. But yeah, when I went back and played it the other day, I was like, it's still a really fun game.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, the story's repetitive and all, but still a blast. I enjoy the hell out of it.
Yeah, that's games like that. You don't. It's like a constant grind. So I love grinding.
Yeah.
Like I love RPGs, so obviously I just love
Yeah.
grinding and building up my character.
Did you have it too, right?
I had it. I actually got rid of it before any DLC came out, just because of the simple fact that I had no one else to play with. I mean,
Right.
no one else like had the game or whatever.
Yeah.
They already got rid of
I
it.
was saying you got rid of it too.
Right,
Yeah.
and then so I mean, I enjoyed it so much. It did feel repetitive at some parts, but like if you're used to grinding and things of that nature, grinding's gonna get repetitive no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what, and it's just that dedication to it, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a fun game all around. So I mean, that's why I didn't mind it. But it would have been fun to basically have people to play with.
Yeah.
And then also like, if you get left behind and you're leveling up, you get fucked. I'm gonna be honest. Like if you're like level 23 or something and you're facing up to like against like almost like level 30 kids or whatever, you know, just like.
Yeah,
You're screwed.
Right, it's just like, nah.
Yeah, you know,
what?
that's kind of happened to me. Like, I was like a level 10 only and had a bunch of guys, you know, level 27 running around there killing things, and I'm just like, bruh,
Like, what the hell's
what's
going
on, dude? Like, why, let me level up for a second, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
It was nice because me and Shane got to play together.
Yeah, we were playing together for a while.
I'm gonna get the DLC, maybe probably.
it would be
I might
cool.
get it soon, actually.
It would be
It's
cool
not soon.
to
Yeah.
have more than two people playing together. Like me and John, I mean, that's fine, you know, but sometimes I'm not online or he's not online, so it's always good to have, you know, maybe 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
You know, so that way you have more than one person to just, you know, rely on and stuff like that to play.
Because we used to have a big gaming group, and then everyone just kind of went their ways.
Yeah.
So we don't really have a big gaming group now.
Like I said, I mean, if you get Destiny for the PS4, I mean, I'll probably get in.
That's the thing. Like, I have characters on
Yeah,
PS4 and the
X-
One.
yeah.
So I'm like, shit. You know, even though I think my character on the One is way more built up than the PS4, but still, either way, I love the game on both consoles. So yeah, I don't know. It's a huge possibility because I know that when I get my PS4, I'm hopefully gonna get The Last of Us with it because I want to play The Last of Us on a PS4. I'm obviously a huge fan of that game, and it's one of probably my top 10
Why don't you
favorite
get
games.
the Last of Us edition?
I was thinking about it, but I just don't know where the hell I can
Go to
find it.
Meyer. They have them there all the time when I go there.
We had a bunch at my Best Buy.
Oh.
Like a
GameStop
ton.
Destiny.
I'll think about it then, and I just might because
Or just
That
wait
game-
a couple weeks and get the 1 terabyte system that's coming out.
when's that coming out?
I want to say a few weeks.
Maybe I
Yeah,
will
sure.
then.
Maybe.
I don't know, but
I'm gonna
yeah.
trade in mine just to get the 1 terabyte because
Just swap out your hard drive.
maybe. Yeah, because I mean and that way because my buddy actually bought a 2 terabyte hard drive and I mean.
They do support externals now, so.
Right, that's true, and also the fact that he bought an internal, so he switched it out. But basically, what he did is research on these or whatever, and basically his 2 terabyte also gives that space, but also makes everything run faster.
Mhm.
So say like if you're loading up GTA or whatever, and you know how usually when you load up online or whatever, it takes a pretty good while or whatever to get on.
Yeah.
This loads it up within like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And so it makes everything run a little bit faster, you know.
I actually uninstalled GTA 5 from my PS4.
Yeah, that took a while, dude, on the PS4, that install.
Yeah, like it just took up a bunch of space.
I heard it's like 100 gigs, isn't it? Or is that something else?
It might be. I don't know what it is, but it's a lot.
I told him, like, because I'm
Especially that
I'm
big
probably
ass
gonna,
update. That update was huge, and yeah.
I'll probably, like, pre-order Battlefront for sure, and then Black Ops 3, and I'll probably throw down some money for Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, either way, though, I'm just really
I need
excited
to
to
put
finally have a
goddammit.
next-gen console and be able to play more games.
Alright.
I just think the only thing I wish about Fallout was a big cooperative. That's the only thing I kind of wish for.
But I mean, it's Fallout.
Yeah, it's Fallout. And no, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to play and enjoy the living shit out of it. But I think it'd be
Right.
pretty cool to, you know, go through the wastelands with,
Right.
you know,
With
Hey,
the
man,
buddy.
join me, bro.
You never know. It's not like they've
Oh,
unveiled
dude.
everything about this game.
Elder Scrolls Online. I might get that,
Where
too.
you at? Deathclaw Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. It's getting real.
No, you know, I'm not going to go over there. I'm going to avoid that area.
Yeah, I think if you guys get Elder Scrolls Online, I'll get that too.
Yeah.
Because I would love to rebuild a whole new character for Elder Scrolls, not gonna lie. And just be a total badass. As long as I can be my Argonian. Because that's who I was.
Right. I mean, with those, man, I gotta have people to play, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to enjoy myself just by myself.
Yeah.
With those, you know.
I
just
agree.
'cause-
What's an MMO? You need people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or else it would be a douchebag.
Oh, shit, gang up
I
on
like
me.
MMOs a lot.
Dude, one thing we didn't talk about was Division.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was going to
yeah.
say that. I was going to say
In
that.
that game, dude, the way they showed it at E3 this year, which was hilarious.
Did you see that?
Did you see it or no?
Yeah, I did.
How you can trade on each other?
At the end of the mission, you can trade on each other.
They're
Oh,
like-
you can actually trade. I didn't.
Yeah, the guy like got injured. He was like, "Yo, help us out," and he was like, and it showed like him thinking inside his mind like,
No,
"Should
it
I
was
do this or something?"
It was
because
it was him and the girl at first. He's
It was-
like, "There's
it
two
was
of us
three
and
of
2 of them."
No, it was 3 of them.
Oh, was it 3? He's like,
Because
"This guy's
the
injured. Just
two
kill him
ra-
and we can take his loot."
Because 2 randoms
What?
came. It was 3 of them, and then 2 randoms came, and they
Oh,
teamed
yeah.
up with him to take out people. The
Remind
two
me
guy-
not to play with you guys in this game.
The two randoms, they took out the 3 that were already the mains.
Yeah.
Then one dude got injured, and the girl was like, "Oh my god, help!" And he was like looking up at the helicopter, like, "Should I leave or what should I do here?" He's like thinking inside his mind. He killed those 2 and left Light alone. I was like, dude, you can just be a complete
And just take
douchebag.
everything for yourself.
Wow. That's
I was like, this is a
crazy.
game changer.
Yeah, I was like,
I wonder.
I was like, better not play with me because if we're all survived at the end, I'm just gonna wreck shit.
I wonder
I'm gonna
if-
ruin the mission.
I wonder
every
if it
time.
lets people know, like, gives a warning, like, oh, this person has, traded on other people before.
That would be
I,
cool too.
I hope not.
But
Yeah,
if they don't.
Because if you're like, okay, we're not gonna have this guy here. Kick
If
him
they
out.
don't, you literally will not be able to trust anyone.
No, it's
Right.
crazy.
It's gonna be a last man standing at the end every time. Like, fuck him. Like, then all of a sudden, oh no.
Unless you're playing with people you know, like us, and then like some random guy joins the group. Well,
Murder
buddy,
him
yeah, you're not
immediately.
making
Like,
it
yo,
past the
man, here,
drop.
help us out. We got you. You take out this group. All right, take him out. Shoot him back in the head. All right, we're good. Take a shit.
It's funny because, like, with the randoms and something like that, my roommate's brother, Fidel, his brother name is Carl, he went into a heist, obviously there's 4 people.
I think you told me about this.
Yeah, and they already had a 3-man party. So when they
Fucking robbed him.
So no, what he did was
Right.
with they gave him like no money, because you have the choice to give him money or not at the end.
To split the cash.
Yeah.
To split the cash, and they gave him 0%. So he was like, okay, that's cool. So he was doing it and stuff like that. And at the very end, I think it was like a helicopter mission. Like they all were in the helicopter. He just jumped out of the helicopter and let them die or something like that. Like they were out of lives. And,
Yeah.
they just died. And they were like, oh, what the hell, man?
Right? It's like, how are you gonna get mad, dude? Like,
You
it's
didn't
split
give
the
me
money.
anything. I had no stake in this whatsoever.
Yeah, the division looks awesome.
Dude, that's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
That's gonna be hilarious.
I'm gonna have to go home and watch that because I
Can
didn't
you
see that.
imagine-
Dude, you ought to watch the entire conference. Be honest.
What, the Ubisoft one?
Was it Sony that just showed it?
Yeah, I think it was Ubisoft.
probably.
Was it?
Sony
Either
or
way, there's
Ubisoft, there's
Square
one of the
Enix, Ubisoft. There was Bethesda's.
Yeah,
Like,
I already saw.
Dude, there were so many conferences, and they were all good. I liked them.
Yeah, it's a good E3. Every gamers in general win. There's the winners of this year's E3 is us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. Is there any games that we didn't bring up that you would like to mention it now? But I can't think because we said a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I mean, Battletoads.
Oh, rare replay.
Yep, Battletoads coming out. So
Yeah. So you gonna be getting those phone calls?
Yeah, that's what one. He was like, now I can actually tell him. Yeah, dude, it's on the one.
I'm pretty sure that they're gonna come up with some new dumbass game to be calling people for.
Right. Or Panic Restaurant for for the NES.
You guys have Panic Restaurant by chance?
But yeah, I'm pretty. And yeah, I'll play all the rare games though. I'd like to. N64 reminds me of it.
Oh my god! You get to play Conkers on it too.
Yeah.
Hopefully that brings it down a little bit so I can actually get a copy of it without paying $100.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's up for stupid prices. But yeah, I don't know if there's any others unless it comes to mind. Anything?
I mean, you think by the end of this year, what do you think the game of all the games that's coming out this year and already came out, what's the game of the year?
Fallout 4.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be Witcher 3,
Or Batman Arkham Knight might be up
Batman
there.
Arkham Knight, or Fallout.
Battlefront.
Oh yeah, Battlefront's a big one too.
But that's if it's multiplayer.
I
only,
think
it won't be
Fallout
game
might
of the
take
year.
it though. I love Battlefront, and I'm sure Batman. I'm sure Batman will be a great game,
Fallout
but
4
I
is
think
gonna win game of the year. It's coming out in November, so it'll be fresh in everybody's mind.
I think I think it
Hopefully
might.
they don't push
But
it
you know what
back.
though? A lot of people will think of a game like at the beginning of the year, and they're like, "Dude, what about this game?" And they're like, "Holy shit, that was an amazing game." Because I like That's What About like RT's art podcast, and
Yeah.
they'll do that. Like someone will think about a game at the beginning of the year and be like, "This game was very underrated and it was absolutely amazing." So you never know,
I can't
man.
even think of any games that have really come out this year though that are like,
Whoa.
whoa,
Right. Right.
dude.
Witcher 3 is probably the closest thing.
Yeah,
to that.
exactly.
And a lot of people are grinding on that right now.
I started it, and then I started playing Fallout 3 again.
Yeah,
So Witcher 3 kind of got pushed back.
Yeah, I mean, the only games that came out that were pretty big, Dying Light, Evolve.
Evolve was garbage from what I heard.
Yeah.
Jonah loves it.
That's my feeling, bro.
It's a good game. It's just it can get a bit repetitive.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
So it's like Call of Duty.
I don't know, man. This
It's
game,
repetitive.
it's just the way you play it. I really think. I mean, with this game, I mean, it could really turn into a chess game if you really know what you're doing.
No, there are a few games.
Dude, fucking Metal Gear Solid, is that coming out this year too?
Yeah, September 1st.
Solid. Yeah,
No,
Solid
No,
definitely.
that's gonna be contenders.
That'll be up there.
You're guaranteed.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Metal Gear, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be definitely a contender, but
It'll be
I'm confident that Fallout's gonna take it.
I think it'll be probably Metal Gear or Fallout.
I think Fallout's
Although
gonna take
Battlefront,
it.
I think will give a battle to.
Yeah, like off the top of my head, I can't think of any games that really like
Yeah.
came out.
Those
this
would be
year
the
that were-
top 3 contenders against each other.
Even I mean, we're 6 months into the year, and all we got is remakes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really all I can think of, So.
And that's what E3 is for, announcing a shit ton of games, and
They
we'll be
killed
like,
it this
holy
year
crap.
with that.
Yeah.
No, it was about time. No more remakes.
Mm.
Well, besides Final Fantasy VII, but
Yeah.
That's a remake from
20 years ago.
yep, that's something different.
That's
so.
not PS3.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're gonna find out. But those are our opinions. Any other questions? Any other games?
Your mom.
It's not very nice. Our mother's in the room right next to us. So.
I mean, if I have to ask any question, I mean, who would your favorite character be
In a video game?
in
In any video game of all time?
Yep.
Ooh, tough one.
I don't know. I really like I like Yoshi. I like Samus. I like
Mario?
Sephiroth from the fucking Final Fantasy series. I like a lot of characters, dude. Like
Right.
that's hard.
It's such a
Oh my
tough
god.
one.
Like oh man.
There's so many games. And that's why-
I don't even know.
Yeah,
right.
That's hard.
that's really hard. Like Link, Zelda.
I'm gonna have to go with Voss.
Oh,
Far
from
Cry
Far
3.
Cry 3.
Yeah.
He was pretty cool.
Video game mate.
No.
I think Mark Hamill's Joker in the Arkham series was amazing, but he was already a character made a long time ago. So I'm gonna go
That's
with
true.
Voss.
Even Ellie from The Last of Us. Like I love her. Lara Croft, she goes way back. Dude, there's so many fucking video game characters. I don't know. That's hard. I don't know if anyone can even answer that. I mean, I'm sure some people are like, no way, dude. Like this person for sure. Like
Right.
Cloud. Like people probably be like Cloud for sure, or something. But yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Samus is definitely high on my list. I love Samus.
I mean, if you're gonna go like most influential, it's obviously Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
Mario can suck.
But
my
he's
balls.
not my favorite.
I do not care for Mario at all.
Wow.
I love Luigi more than I love Mario.
Oh.
Wow, Luigi.
Why?
I'm
gonna have a lot.
That's because you're the little brother.
Like Peach, can't stand Peach, but Daisy, I like her. Rosalina though, she's dope. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have a favorite character, or do you...
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a lot. I don't know. I mean, I would definitely fight in between because I don't know why, but Sly Cooper, definitely one of my most influential, and then also Cole from Infamous.
Keeping it in the Sucker Punch family.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just like
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper definitely influenced me. It's just like when I was growing up, it's just always like that thievery, and everything.
It'd
I mean,
probably be a Square character for me
Square Enix.
when they were Square Soft.
Oh.
right. So, yeah, it would definitely be one of them. And it could also jump to like Jack and Dexter. Jack from Jack and Dexter, and just I don't know, just those badass characters. Growing up.
Yeah. That's a good question. That's a really good question. It's a hard question too.
Right.
Any others?
I'm all tapped.
Yeah. That's it.
I think we covered as much as we could. So, anyone who listened, thank you very much for listening. Really appreciate it.
I love you.
Any comments, just
Every time.
anything, any opinions, anything like that, just leave in the comments below, and we will get out of here. Thank you all for listening so much.
Laters.